What's happening, everybody? This is Vaughn Greathouse. Today I am out in Holland, Michigan, and I'm going to be going over the 5 things that you didn't know about Holland, and it's coming up right now. For things to do and sights to see, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I'm your official host to live in Great and Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, snap that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of these videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I love helping you make that transition over to the West Michigan area. So that number and that email coming across your screen right now is my direct contact info. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to contact me anytime. And with that being said, let's get into the video. And it is a beautiful day out in Holland, Michigan. I'm enjoying the day today. I am out on Lake Makatawa, or the Makatawa Bay. Absolutely gorgeous outside. This is one of the staple parks in Holland. It's right near downtown, and a lot of people love coming to KOLLEN Park because of the open field. They have a ton of events that happen here all the time. So this is one of the highlighted places to visit when you come to Holland. You can literally sit out here and have a picnic. I remember a long time ago when I was just a little kid, they had a playground actually right in here. They had a swing set. It was my favorite place to come and get on the swings and, you know, hang out with my family. They have some little barbecue grills back here, but since then, they've updated the playground. They put swings, you know, slides, rock climbing walls, and everything over here. And this has just been one of those places that we always came to as a youngster, just enjoying the summers here in Michigan. Now, that's one of the main things I really want to talk about, is the things to do during the summer months in Holland. There's a lot to do, and this city really comes to life during the summertime. The events that go on, there is things such as the Tulip Time Festival, which always happens every year, come hell or high water. No matter what, the Dutch Festival, the Tulip Time Festival is something that always happens here in Holland. People really love it. There's a lot of boutique shops. There's over 300 vendors that come here during that time to just share with their gifts, share their art with other people and things like that. So it's an interesting time to visit. You watch those street dancers, you watch them, they scrub the streets. It's really a cool tradition that they bring each and every year for the people who live here. Over 6 million tulips that come about, and they plant every year. It's like they never stop coming. So it's an interesting thing to see so much beauty in a city, so many people here who just enjoy being out here, good laughs, big old elephant ears, you know, you get the French fries. It's just an enjoyable time to visit. If you have family or if you're thinking of visiting Holland, that's definitely going to be #1 on the list of things to do during the summertime. They also have the Tulip Time Film Festival. They have organized events that happen throughout the city. So if you're doing some research, you go to the Holland website, you can find a lot of the things that they do around the city. I'll put that link in the description below if you ever want to come and visit. That's definitely a highlight that you want to look out for. Not to forget those beaches during the summertime. You got the Tunnel Park, you got this Holland State Park, you have Lake Town Park. There's so many different places to go during the summertime to enjoy the beaches, enjoy that water. The Yacht Basin Marina, you have the Anchorage Marina. We even got a guy out here on his ski-doo right now, which is really cool and interesting because people love their water in Holland. So that's also another thing and a huge highlight to living in Holland during the summertime. Another thing I want to point out about Holland is that there are over 155 miles of bike paths that crisscross throughout the city. Holland itself isn't that big, but they are big on nature, they're big on events, and having a great time during the summer months, just really taking advantage of that summertime that we get here, spring, fall. If you're a biker, a mountain biker, you really want to enjoy some of the bike paths, the upper Makatawa natural area, as well as the DeGraff Nature Center. There's Kent Trails, Riley Trails, but Kent Trails is a little further, but there's the Riley Trails, there's Quincy Park. There's so many different areas in Holland that you can actually use your bike, enjoy the trails, enjoy the city. You can bike through downtown, all around the area, and just have a good time if that's what you really like to do. If you want to even take your family out biking, you can take them and ride along the water here. Different parks such as Dutton Park, a lot of places to view in regards to riding your bike. A lot of people are really big on that. And another thing about that is if you don't have a bike, that's not a big deal, because you can go to Rock and Road Cycles, or you can go to Velocity Cycles, and you can actually rent a bike for the day just to get out, try it, see what you think. It's a huge highlight that a lot of people look forward to in Holland, and checking out those bike trails is definitely going to allow you to enjoy your summer a little bit more. A lot of people sometimes struggle to find things to do during the summer months, and this even goes for the locals. They don't really know, they feel like they've tested everything, but finding little tidbits about things like that actually help you enjoy the city a little bit more. A lot of times, you know, I've lived in different places, and coming back to Holland and seeing some of the things that it offers, it just opens my eyes up to how great this city really is. So doing things like that, getting out and about, enjoying nature, that stuff never gets old. So I definitely want to point that out as one of those highlights to coming to the Holland area. All right, number 3 that you may not know about Holland is, this is kind of a local secret, but Holland is split up into really 3 different sections. You have the north side of Holland, you have the south side of Holland, and then you have the lake shore. So if you're from Holland, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And if you are from Holland and watching this, put a comment below, let these people know who are watching how Holland operates. You have the north side that is a lot busier. You have a lot more commercial businesses on the north side, and it's kind of split between pretty much at 16th Street going forward. You have the north side and the south side. Actually, Chicago Drive is kind of the split off of north side and south side. But when it comes to living in Holland, you have the north side of Holland, which is a lot more commercial, but they are residential in that area. And you have the south side, which is less commercial, but also has a lot of boutique shops. Downtown is sort of the middle ground. It's just the way that it's been laid out. You have the north side, you have the south side, and the north side has a lot of nature. So does the south side. That's just the one thing about Holland being so close to water. It's so green. There are a lot of trees in the area. The residential areas are amazing out here. Whether you're living on the lake or you're inland, you're living in Wakazu Woods, or if you're in the Holland Heights area, or if you're just further on the south side, closer to Saugatuck, there's so many different facets to being in Holland that it just makes Holland a lot more explorative. It makes it more interesting. And living in Holland, when you move from one side of town to the other, you get to see Holland from a different perspective, which allows you to enjoy it that much more. All right, the next thing I want to get into is Holland's food and shopping. This is one of the big deals in Holland. Food and shopping, as far as Holland, is some of the highlights. There's people who live here and just love to shop. You go to the store, you get those little trinkets and things like that that you like, just to switch them out or collect them. Some people really go into collecting some of those things, but shopping here is great. You get places downtown that you really enjoy to go shopping, such as the Holland Apothecary store. We used to go there all the time. They have different treats. They have the peanut store downtown. They have Glick's, which is all over West Michigan. Some of the boutique shops like that just make Holland that much more fun and gives it that extra flair, that extra taste. It kind of keeps you in the know. A lot of these stores keep up with the current trends and what's happening in the area, so it's a good thing to come down here and just get some shopping done and whatnot. The other thing that I want to point out as far as the food out here is going to be the farmers market. Now, 2 times a week, the farmers market opens up. I believe they do it on Wednesday, and they also do it on the weekend, I think Saturday morning. I just remember coming down, checking out the food. We would go get a basket of fruit or go get some veggies out down at the supermarket, at the farmer's market. We would go down to the farmer's market and just really enjoy ourselves throughout the day. Now, since then, they've expanded, they've changed the Civic Center area. They've always had it down at the Civic Center where people just come and they look forward to it. There's vendors who are out here. I think once you get a permit, if you live here, you can just go. If you do gardening and things like that, there are a lot of agricultural people here who are really big on organic produce and just eating organic in general. So coming down here and seeing the farmers market is always a really big highlight to people who just live here and they just want that old feel as far as being in the Holland area. Last but not least is going to be slow growth doesn't mean no growth. Let me say that again. Slow growth doesn't mean no growth. This is a great thing about Holland because it's such a quaint type of town. People don't like to leave. And that doesn't mean people don't like to come here. It's just kind of like the number just stays the same. Over the past 10 years, we've only seen about 1% growth in the city, which is great. And then it's not because it doesn't get too big. Even though we get over 100,000 people who come during tulip time, some people stay, some people love it, some people don't. But that's a good thing in a way because the people who are here get to see that growth. They get to see the expansion. We have places such as brand new lofts and condos such as Scrapyard Lofts, Baker's Lofts. There are different areas, even in the downtown, that are expanding and growing. So we get to see that change, but we also get to continue to see the culture in Holland as people are coming and going to the city. A lot of people who leave Holland, especially people that I've known to grow up with, they always end up coming right back because of the family feel, how friendly people are here, and it's enjoyable. Even if you don't have families, you just have a dog or a cat, people are just sticking around because there is a sense of community here like no other. So that's another huge highlight as far as Holland. Slow growth don't mean no growth. That's the other highlight about Holland. Hey, I didn't want to keep you long on this video. That's it. Again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV, and I'm your official host to Live in Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. If you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, slap that notification bell, at least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I'll be putting out each and every week because I love making these videos. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I love helping you make that transition over to the West Michigan area. So that name and that email coming across your screen right now is my direct contact info. Yes, I'm the one who answers those calls and messages, so please feel free to contact me anytime. With that being said, we'll see you on the next video.